Coming up, Sonia takes the helm for her first solo navigation up the Beaulieu River. We tackle anchoring at Newtown Creek completely on our own. It's a race against time as a rapidly rising tide catches us off guard during recovery. So let's get on with the adventure. Morning, campers. After the unpredictable start to our adventure in part 1, waking up to a beautiful April morning was a welcome change. The breeze was still up, but the day looked incredibly promising. We're focusing on pushing our comfort zones today and building the confidence that we need when we're out on the water alone. We've come a long way with the help of our boating friends and the community. And for everyone that follows our journey regularly, we hope that growth is really starting to show. Before we get into today's adventure, please consider subscribing to the channel. Around 70% of our viewers aren't subscribed yet, and hitting that button is completely free and helps us out hugely to reach more boat folk just like you. Morning. And what a beautiful morning it is. It is mid-April, I think it's the 18th of April. We have just got glorious sunshine at the moment. Quite a breeze coming in from behind at the moment. And the tide is coming in. The boat still is floating, which is good. And the inspection hole still looks good. So everything that I did on the submersible lights is looking good. I'm pleased with that. You may have seen or remember that I still have to do the windows. We've got leaky windows on this. I did take the hatch apart as much as I could, and I could see that the it's coming from the actual underneath of the actual frame itself. So the water, I'm going to have to try and remove the whole hatch and reseal and clean it all up and reseal. Not looking forward to that one at all, but it needs to be done. So if anyone's got any advice on that, or the best way to try and actually get it off from being stuck down with the old sealant, that'd be really helpful. Thank you. I'm not looking forward to that job. So what is going on today? We are going to head out to the Solent, and then we're going to chug round to Beaulieu River. Now, we haven't been to Beaulieu River. Last year we didn't go, so it'd be nice to sort of chug up there and have a nice relaxing chug, and then come all the way back. And then, depending on the time, we might shoot over to Newtown Creek and maybe test out my new anchor. So we'll get that in the water and try and have a picnic there. So that is the plan, and we are set. I think it's time to get going. It's 10:34, so we're bang on time, really. But we've just spent like 3 hours or 2 hours faffing. Didn't even have breakfast. All we've done is breakfast. What the hell? I don't even know what I haven't achieved anything this morning. I haven't achieved anything this morning apart from change like loads of times and then end up with the same stuff that. Yeah. It's fine. We need days like this to realise that we've got to sort our shit out. Here we go. Wow, we've made it.
How long has it taken us to faff?
I don't know.
Ready?
Like, whenever we go on a rally, we are always the last ones to sort of get going. We have just maxed out our faffing ability, so we couldn't faff anymore. So I think we spent 2 hours trying to get going.
I don't know what we really achieved in it.
Nothing. We didn't even have breakfast.
We met the neighbours.
We met the neighbours, yeah.
Julia and Stuart, so they were really nice.
Yep,
So
they were really nice, yeah. So we've got some nice neighbours. And yeah, we're just going to head out now. We got more clouds coming in. We're all kitted up because it was starting to get just a little bit chilly when we were just sitting there, wasn't it?
It was.
So, but are we excited to be out? Honestly, it is just so good to be back out on the boat. I am really excited. So we're going to head out and have some fun.
Oh, it's chilly, isn't it?
It is a bit, isn't it? So we got to test out some of the things that we fixed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I fixed your seat so it wasn't so wobbly, because it's high, but it's not wobbling around anymore. So that was fixed, and also you used to have to put your feet on the door to stop it opening all the time. Fixed that, so hopefully the lock is actually working, and I also added some screws up there, so then the whole door is solid and hopefully working properly. It's good to be out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Really is.
It's chilly. So
It's a fresh, cold wind, but
wind.
it's fine.
It is fine.
So it's just a couple of sailboats launching. Okay, we're coming to the end, or the mouth of the River Hamble, onto Beaulieu River.
It is. Exciting. The wind's getting colder, Chris.
It is getting colder, definitely. I'm feeling drips on the end of my nose. So, but we're just getting to the speed limit sign of the Hamble, and then we'll be able to shoot up the Southampton waters and into the Solent.
I'm getting hungry, Chris.
You're getting hungry already?
I'm getting hungry.
Oh my goodness, well we didn't have breakfast, did we?
No, we weren't hungry at that point.
No,
Now
so,
I'm getting hungry.
but you're gonna have to wait a little while because we're going to Beaulieu River first. We could eat our sandwiches up the river. Now it's £10 to moor up on Beaulieu, which is quite pricey if you're only going to stay there for half an hour. But
We can see.
we'll see. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I can wait.
Or we go over to Newtown Creek.
Yeah, I think maybe. Yeah, we could go over there.
We'll do something. We'll see how it goes. See how rough it is out there. It's quite a wind is kicking up.
I'll just
So,
got a splash of water as well.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how wet we get and whether we should have put the waterproofs on as well, the leggings, the salopettes. We don't know whether we should have done that or not. Now the Solent is so busy. Just look how many sailboats are out there. That is crazy. Don't know if you can see that on that camera, but there's at least, I don't know, 50.
Lovely to see, Chris, isn't it?
So there's a good shot of Calshot Castle there. You can see a gun turret on the top. It's quite nice, isn't it? It's not too bumpy.
No, it's nice.
It's lovely. Right, we're just about level with Cowes now. And that means that we're almost at our destination. Beaulieu River's just over there. So we're going to keep heading on. Feels a bit more windy now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's the sea start.
Sea start.
Right, as we approach Beaulieu River, the mouth of Beaulieu River, you have to come at it at a certain point. On the map here, you can just see that dotted line, which tells you the approach, so you can see how narrow it is. So we've got to sort of just line up with all these markers. So we're going to be turning in a minute as we approach. And that'll just give you a guide. If you didn't have your navigation, you at least know that you should be heading in that sort of direction. You've got the little lighthouse, dead ahead now. And that gives you an indication of where to go.
Oh, the lighthouse.
Yeah.
The lighthouse.
Yeah, I said the White House at first, but the lighthouse. It's a White House and it's a lighthouse. Right, we've just had a quick costume change because it was a little bit chilly, wasn't it?
It was.
So we've got our leggings on now, so we're all nice and warm. And look who's driving.
I've got a stick marker.
You got stick markers. Now this is something that's unique. Well, I think it's unique to Beaulieu River, but the green markers along the river are actually stick markers, as you can see just there, and they're all dotted along the way. So yeah, we're going to carry on, and Sonia's doing a good job here.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright.
But my channel markers now run out. So what do we do now?
Oh, now slow down, stop. That's it.
Stop.
Yeah. Right, so we are at the end of as far as we're going to go. We're into the green. The green. We've still got 3.8 meters of water underneath us, but I think we're going to stop just there. Sonia's had enough.
Gill cord off.
Gill cord's off.
I am out.
We've got the sailing boats, which are just round the corner there, so they're going to be coming down here. So we're not going to interrupt them.
Get in the helm and give me the camera.
So let's turn this thing around, and then we will head to our next destination. How lovely is this? Right, we've made it all the way as far as we can go. Now we're going to head back down to the mouth and then over to Newtown Creek for some sandwiches and a picnic.
Yay!
Yeah, because I'm feeling quite hungry. You?
I am now, yeah.
Yeah.
Hard work to try this.
The sun has come out briefly, which is very nice indeed. We are nearly at the mouth of the river, so then we'll be heading over to Newtown Creek. Now if you look on Savvy Navy here, you can see that I've just plotted a route, and it goes this black line all the way over to Newtown Creek. So that's what we'll be doing. I haven't worked out how to program this one yet, the actual Garmin. It's a bit more clunky, so I'll stick with the Savvy Navy for now. We are just leaving the Beaulieu River mouth, and now we're heading over to Newtown Creek for a spot of lunch. Bit slammy. Whoa. Whoa. Woo! Woohoo! Getting a bit choppier here. Oh. Slow down a bit. Oh, let's get really choppy here. Oh. I got wet.
I got back from seawater.
Oh! 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 We've gone for a really choppy bit now. So yeah, we're going down to displacement speed just to get through this bit. But we're starting to get a little bit wet now. Newtown Creek should be dead ahead now. Yeah. I'm really wet, yeah.
I think you actually look wetter than me.
I think I am, yeah. And it's a strong wind as well, isn't there? It's whipping along. Not very pleasant. It's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah. But we're nearly there. We're nearly at Newtown Creek. Oh. Approaching Newtown Creek, the sun made a brief appearance, warming us up from a cold, windy crossing. This creek is truly a magical spot. Nature even gifted us with the sighting of 2 playful seals popping up to say hello, likely grey or harbour seals that live in the Solent. We'll definitely be anchoring here overnight for a camp later this season. Speaking of anchoring, it was the first time testing our new setup and 10 metres of chain. It went flawlessly, except for the thick black mud that hitched a ride back up to the surface. Let's just say I'm glad I ate my lunch before pulling that up. With our picnic finished, the local seals gave us one last send-off before we faced a very windy and choppy Solent. Rather than rush it, we decided to take it steady, slowly making our way to the safety of the Hamble. We had a very busy evening ahead of us, cleaning down the boat, getting dinner started, and prepping for our daughter who was coming down to join us for a couple of hours. Right, we've made it back to the River Hamble. How did you find that, Sonia?
That was good. Good fun.
Good fun, yeah, it was good fun.
Bumpy ride, but not slammy ride.
No, it wasn't too slammy, was it? It was just, we were cutting through the waves quite nicely.
Yeah.
So we're going to go a little bit faster than these guys because it's 6 knot limit.
Yeah, lots going on. Loads
Yeah.
of sailboats.
There was loads of sailboats. There was one point when it was just so busy, wasn't it? Really busy. But we're going to get back. I smell like a sewer, so we need to clean this boat down, clean the anchor locker and give it a good wash. There's Hamble Point Marina slipway. You can see the flood barriers are open at the moment and we get to look at what it looks like at low tide. It's actually alright, that slipway, wasn't it? Just a little bit exposed to the wind.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Petrol prices £2.07 for petrol.
What's diesel?
Diesel was £1.90, £1.79. So yeah, that's the actual the diesel's cheaper than our petrol station near us.
So Chris, why is my seat so high up and yours so low? What's going on?
I don't know. I honestly think the gas struts on these, mine's just going down and yours is shooting up.
I'm so high. It looks ridiculous.
I honestly don't know, but yeah, maybe we need some new gas struts.
Yeah.
But they're like 200 quid each, I think. So
I thought it couldn't get any higher, but I feel like I'm really high.
yeah. So that might be another expensive upgrade to try and replace those.
But yeah, I had to use that to steady myself because this one I'm tiptoeing.
All right, yeah.
And it sort of just steadied me a bit.
But at least the door's locking okay now, isn't it?
Yeah, it didn't play open at all.
No.
It's done a good job.
That works.
Well done. What are you doing?
Yeah, because we're normally around there, aren't we? That's where they normally.
Yeah, I felt like I had the
Oh,
nice
got a crosswind. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So
Right, so that's, oh my god, look, this is the angle. Right, slow it down. So the tide is pushing us and the wind is pushing us. So we'll come in nice and gently. Looks like our neighbours have just got back as well.
It does, yeah. We are good. Hello.
Hiya, are we in the way?
No, not at all.
Sure. Yeah.
Not at all. Nice.
First things first, it was time to wash the boat after those windy, choppy conditions. We had a ton to get done before our daughter arrived, but once Seaweavers was looking all shipshape, we chatted to our neighbours.
Hello.
This is our neighbours, Stuart and Julia.
It's Julia.
Hello, YouTube channel.
Time flew by as we shared our boating experiences while enjoying the last of the April sunshine. So what's cooking then, son?
There was a choice of sweet and sour chicken,
Yeah.
and you opted for.
Bacon.
And what else did you find?
I found the other mic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well
that was stuck to the PLB one. That's looking good to me. Looking really good. And it is a spring tide, so really low tide at the moment. Lowest I've seen it actually. We're just enjoying a lovely evening on the boat.
I think we're nearly ready.
We're nearly ready? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, looking forward to this. There we go.
Are you going to have something that you're going to moan about?
No,
I'll show you. Shall I show
tomato
you?
sauce. You can have that.
No, you can
No,
take
you
the
can have
pictures of
that. I
You've
don't want
got
that.
two, so that's fine.
I'm
You can have
okay. No, I don't want it.
that. Right.
That's for
Yeah.
you.
That and all.
That and all.
I don't really want to drip it. Bit of a different tea, but I'll get that big stuff.
Looking good. An already perfect day on the water got even better when our daughter Asher arrived. It's amazing watching your kids grow up and becoming independent, but when they come down to share your boat life experiences, those are the moments we treasure the most. We spent the late afternoon catching up and waiting for darkness to fall. Asher was really keen to see our submersible lights in action. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Sonia.
Good morning, Christopher. We had a lovely evening, didn't we?
We did have a lovely evening.
Our daughter come over, so spent the evening with us, just chilling on the boat, and
That was
she
really
enjoyed
nice, wasn't it?
Really
Really nice to
Yeah.
when your kids come over and they can experience the boat as well. So really enjoyed that.
She liked your lights as well.
Yeah,
That
the
was
lights. We've got the lights in action and sort of we're showing those off, haven't we?
Yeah, it's good.
But it's been really nice. And last night was a little bit nippy, wasn't
It
it?
was colder last night.
It was cold.
Yeah, it was colder.
But that's prepping us for our next big trip, which is the River Foy in Plymouth. So we are heading down there in a few weeks' time, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that'll be exciting, but it will prepare us for those nights that are still a little bit nippy.
They are nippy. And the
so-
days was nippy.
Yeah.
So I was really wrapped up yesterday, sort of trying to keep warm, but
So this was a shakedown run, really, just to make sure that everything's working. The nav lights are not working, so I need to try and fix those in another video. But it's been quite a nice weekend.
Lovely, yeah.
What did you think of the River Beaulieu, or Beaulieu River?
That was beautiful. There was a bit of concentration because I was driving, so I didn't plan for
You
that.
did really well. You did really well.
But you were like, just like, you know, oh, look at this, look at that. And I'm thinking, there's a boat coming. Like, look what I'm doing.
And Newtown Creek was pretty awesome
That
as
was
well.
really good,
That
yeah.
was the first time we'd ever gone over by ourselves.
And the seals were there as well, so
Yes,
they were really cute.
that was awesome, wasn't it? That
Yeah.
really was awesome.
Yeah.
But it went all right. The anchor was okay, apart from the mud. The mud stunk like a drain pipe. So
You talked about that all the way back.
yeah, it took ages to wash off as well. You know, I really had to scrub my hands to try and get that stuff off. So,
Yeah, pretty black
but
and
it's all
nasty.
clean now, all sorted. So we are going to be recovering today. The high tide is around 11 to 12 o'clock. We're going to wait. We've got about an hour to wait now, and then we'll start prepping, getting the car ready to get Seaweavers back onto the trailer. But it's been a lovely weekend down at Mercury Harbour.
Lots of nice people.
Lots of nice
Met
people.
lots of nice
Yeah, we've
people.
got lovely new neighbours.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been really enjoyable and another adventure for us. So we'll leave it there, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.